Hi guys, today in math we're going to learn about something called the equal sign. I'm sure you're thinking, equal sign, I learned about that in kindergarten, but I want to make sure we go over it so we can remember exactly what it means, okay? This is what an equal sign looks like, okay? So anytime you see this symbol, you know it's going to say something equals something else, right? Well, do you know what equals actually means? You could say equals means the same thing as the same as. So, for example, if I wrote the number 1, let's say 1 is the same as or is equal to what? 1, right? Because if you have 1 on one side of the equal sign, you have to have the same thing on the other side. So we would have to put a 1. So 1 is equal to 1, right? Okay, so let's try another one. Let's put an equal sign here, and I'm gonna put some circles. So say I do 3 circles. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3 circles. Okay, so I have 3 circles on this side, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I have 3 circles on one side of the equal sign, what do I have to have on the other side of the equal sign to make sure that this statement is true? When I say true, I mean that it is right, okay? True means it's right. False means it's not right, okay? So I'm asking you to make this statement true. 3 is equal to what? Can you think of what it would be? 1, 2, 3 is equal to 3, right? So if I have 3 on one side, I have to have 3 on the other side, right? 3 equals 3. Okay, next, let's try something else. We'll take these off. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 4 on one side. Okay, so I want to say 4 equals what? Can you think of what it might be? 4 equals 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because like I said, in order for this to be true, okay, we want this to be true. So we want to say 4 equals 4. Does 4 equal 4? Is 4 the same thing as 4? Yes, it is, right? So this is true. So if I was asking you, is this a true or false statement? 4 equals 4, you would say this is true, okay? Next, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, so on one side, you can see that we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 on one side of the equal sign. How many did I put on the other side of the equal sign? 2, right? 1, 2. So I'm saying 6 is equal to or is the same thing as 2. Am I right? No, because 6 is not the same thing as 2. We can tell by counting, right? We can tell that there's way more over here than there is over here. So if I asked you 6 equals 2, is that true or false? You would say false, right? Because 6 does not equal 2, does it? No, 6 equals what? 6, right? I would have to add 4 more to make that true. So now we have 6 equals 6. Is that true? Yes, that's true, right? Okay, let's do one more. Let's say we do 4, 3. Okay, I'm asking you, is this statement true? I have up here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and the equal sign, which is the same thing as, right? So 4 equals 1, 2, 3. Is that true or is that false? That's false, right? Because 4 does not equal 3. We know that. We can tell that by looking at it. we know that there's 4 here and there's 3 here, so there's 1 missing, right? So if I want to make this sentence true, I would say 4 equals 3 plus 1 more, right? So now I have 4 equals 4. Okay, so I'm going to let you practice that on your own.